Over the last 10 years or so, hill start assist, or hill hold assist as it's also known, has gradually become a standard feature on even the most basic of cars. If you were to buy a new car today, it's unlikely to come without the system, and I would guess that over half the cars on Great Britain's roads has the system fitted. But what does it do, and how do you use it? At the moment I'm facing uphill and I want to go forwards up the hill, but gravity wants me to go backwards. I'll show you that now. There's no one behind. I'll take the handbrake off, and as you can see, the car is rolling backwards down the hill. There are many ways to do hill starts, including the handbrake start, but this video is about hill start assist and how that works. What it does is it holds the brakes whilst you go to the gas pedal so that you don't roll back. I'll show you what I mean. So the car has a sensor. It knows it's facing uphill. I'm going to put the clutch down and put it into first gear. It knows I want to go forwards and not backwards now. If I put my foot on the brake and take the handbrake off, if I didn't have hill start assist, when I come off the brake pedal now, the car will roll back as I go to the gas pedal and lift the clutch to move forwards. Not ideal. But in this car, it will hold the brakes for 2 seconds. I'll demonstrate that now. I'm going to come off the brake pedal and you'll see it won't roll back for 2 seconds. There is a car behind, so wait for them to go past first. They've gone now, so I'll come off the brake. It's not rolling, and now it's started rolling back. It's released the brake pedal and we're going back. But there's a risk there. If it holds the brakes for 2 seconds, what if I'm quick? What if I press the gas and lift the clutch and want to go and the brakes are stuck on? It is smarter than that. The moment I press the gas pedal, it will release the brakes even if 2 seconds hasn't passed. I'll show you that now. So no one's currently coming, so I'll go straight to the gas and it rolls back immediately. It doesn't hold the brakes for 2 seconds. The idea is, if you're skilled enough with your pedals and you can go to the gas pedal and lift the clutch, within a couple of seconds, you won't need to do the handbrake start or another form of hill start. It's an easy system and it makes driving more relaxing. I'll show you how it works now. So I'm going to move forwards without rolling back. So there's no one coming. I press the gas and lift the clutch and I go forwards without going back because the hill start assist has held the brakes long enough that I have time to do my pedals without rolling back. I'll show you again. There's no one coming, off the brake, it's not rolling, gas and lift clutch, and then I'm going forwards. I don't recommend beginners use hill start assist because they take too long with their pedals. Trying to use the system is going to stress them out, make them rush, and probably confuse them. Here's an example of what will probably happen when a beginner tries to use this system. So they're new to driving. It takes them a long time to do things. They have to think about everything they do. They've got the clutch down, gear, yes, remembered that. Foot on the brake, handbrake off. Now what do I need to do? Well, I need to press the gas pedal and then lift the clutch. Okay, so I'll make sure no one's coming first. All right, let's press the gas pedal. Oh, the car's rolling back. Oh, why is it rolling back? I'll try again. All right, press the gas pedal and then, oh, it's rolling back again. You see, they're too slow. It takes them time to press the gas and lift the clutch. They don't do it in one movement like an experienced driver. That's why I recommend beginners use the handbrake start to begin with. That way, the brakes are on for as long as they need. The brakes go off when they're ready, so they can be ready to go. Clutch is down in first gear. They can press the gas pedal. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Yep, that's enough power, I think. And then lift the clutch to the bite point. Where is it? Lifting it. Oh, there's the bite point. I'll just try that again. So I think I might have gone a bit too far. Oh, there it is. Right, got the bite point now. Anyone coming? Oh, nope. So I'll take the handbrake off and they can do it in their own time. However, when my pupils get more experienced, that's when I'll introduce them into hill start assist and other hill start methods. And I will encourage them to use the different methods throughout their training so that they get a broader toolbox of skills for driving a manual car. I like to teach my pupils multiple methods of moving a car because different methods work better in different cars and in different situations. and as they get more skilled, what was the difficult method can actually become the easy method with less faff. One of the methods I teach is to hold the foot brake down, lift the clutch to the bite point, then come off the brake to get the car rolling. It's not the only method I teach, and it's one of the methods I teach later on. But unfortunately, some people are taught to only do that method. And I know from the comments on some of these videos, when they get into a car that requires you to press gas before you lift clutch, they have a problem because they start stalling. I own such a car. It's not this one, it's my other car. If I lift the clutch up without pressing gas, the chances of me stalling are quite high. And I've owned plenty of other cars like that. There are plenty on the road. But when you have hill start assist and you try to use that method on the hill, it can be even more problematic because when you come off the foot brake, the brakes won't disengage for 2 seconds and your clutch can be fighting the brakes, which can wear the clutch. I'll show you what I mean. So I'm uphill into first gear. The car knows I want to go forwards. Handbrake off. I'm going to lift the clutch to the bite point now. And when I come off the foot brake, well, I can't do it now because there's a car coming behind. So I'll just push the clutch down. I'll wait for the road to clear because I don't want to confuse people. And then I'll do it again. So let this car behind go past me. Okay, so foot brake is on. I lift the clutch to the bite point, and now I come off the foot brake, the car won't move because the brakes are locked on, and then it lets me move 2 seconds later. So my clutch was having to fight the brakes. If you're doing that and you can hear the brakes start to creak or the car's not moving, press the gas pedal and the car will move straight away. So I'll do that again, lift the clutch to the bite point, no one coming, but I'll press the gas pedal and then the car moves immediately because the brakes are released. But also there's more power there, so you can move more quickly and more cleanly without the juddering and struggling of the engine. As usual, expect cars to be set up differently, although the hill start assist systems that I've used have been fairly similar. They all seem to hold the brakes for around about 2 seconds. I haven't timed them all, but it feels like about 2 seconds. Or they release the brakes when you press the gas. I haven't driven a car yet that releases the brakes when it detects that your clutch is at the bite point. There may be cars out there like that, but all the ones I've driven, it's either been the gas that's released the brakes or the time limit. In this car, in neutral, if I'm facing downhill and come off the brake, it will let me coast, it will let me roll down the hill. But if I'm facing uphill, the hill start assist system will activate and hold the brakes for 2 seconds or until I press the gas. But as I'm facing uphill and I'm in neutral, there's only one way the car is going to go, and that's backwards down the hill because of gravity. So make sure you're in first gear if you want to move forwards up the hill. I don't know if that works the same in other cars with hill start assist because I haven't tested neutral with the hill start assist system in other cars. I've never felt the need to. I have in this car just because I've had it over 9 years and I've learnt a thing or two along the way. Probably I mistakenly left it in neutral once and somehow figured it out. I'll show you now. So I'm facing downhill, quite a steep hill. It's in neutral, foot on the brake, handbrake off, and I'm going to let the car roll forwards. You may hear some creakage from the brake, but that's normal when you're on a hill and your wheels are turning super slowly. So no one coming, there's the creakage, and you see it will let me coast down this hill. But if I was facing uphill, it would hold the brake for 2 seconds or until I press the gas pedal, then the brakes would release, but I would roll backwards down the hill because I'm in neutral. Hill Start Assist has a major advantage over the handbrake, not least because it's less faff if you have the skill to use it, but it's a lot more powerful than the handbrake. It operates all 4 wheels using hydraulics. It uses the same system as the foot brake, whereas the handbrake only operates the rear wheels via a cable and this lever. It's nowhere near as strong, which is why during a recent video where I did hill starts on the steepest street in England, I'll leave a link to that video if you're interested. During that video, I opted to use Hill Start Assist because my handbrake wasn't giving me confidence on that hill. If you found the video interesting, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're looking for car insurance, check out the links to Collingwood and Confused in the description. If you're learning to drive and want to insure yourself on somebody else's car, then Collingwood are there for you, because you can do so without affecting the owner's policy. That takes away a big stress from the owner of that car that you're using to learn to drive in. Via the link, there's up to 35% off and a £20 Amazon gift card. If you want to insure your own car, I recommend checking out the link to confused.com. You fill out one quote form and get loads of quotes back from many insurers to compare who's cheapest. And you can change your car on that quote as many times as you like without having to redo the whole quote. That's a really handy way of comparing how much it costs to insure different cars, useful if you're shopping around for cars. Using the links doesn't cost you anything, but it does support the channel, so thank you very much. Subscribe to get my future videos, and until the next one, cheerio.